Alright, back into the breach we go for a long ruins with some new recruits. Just to start working on another arbalist in case things go terribly wrong. No faith, I tell ya. Oh, I do love compulsions like that. They are my favorite. Who's got some trap disarm chance? Kinda nobody? I almost forgot this was a dark run. We're hoping to pick up some more Shambler bait. That would be ideal. Actually, you probably don't have the right abilities on, do you? No. Let's... Weakening Curse we're not going to use much of. Occasional stun might be worth something. We're gonna get shuffled. Yep. Oh, she does have the wrong abilities. I don't care about the money. Blind fire, that and that, I think is fair. Watch your step. I'm watching it. Okay.
Decimated. Destroyed.
The blight helps there. Okay, that guy's toasted. Yeah, I was gonna say. Why is Dogner hitting for more damage than Fu was? Like, come on.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
1 rounds, 2 rounds, 2 rounds. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna let that go though. Pick up an extra shovel just in case. I don't want to find myself shovelless. Are you just like everything? Yeah, you're just everything. Great. I didn't even look at their quirks when I recruited them. I was just like, we may need another arbalist, and we literally find them so rarely. I should have his double stun on, probably. Guess we're gonna do that. This shuffle hurt us. No doubt about it. That sucks too. Ooh. Taking a lot of stress this fight. The crit is good, means no body. Probably need to put a heal on our friend, the shield breaker. Start stacking up on this guy. He's got the prot.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Don't like to see that. We'll get a little bit of backup healing from the Arbalist. Try and keep things okay. It's probably the wrong target.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
The corpses coming back are hitting us pretty hard.
This is how a life is taken.
Why did I not pick up a purifying crystal? Oh, I'm not thinking today. I tell you what. One off.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Get rid of the bleed. Big heal helps. Bleed is obnoxious. Alright, we finish it.
Fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
We're just gonna have a shovel collection. Because, you know. It's every darkest dungeon... It's every darkest dungeon player's dream to have 4 trillion shovels. Necromancer. We'll come back to it. It's right down here. See if we remember. What is that noise? Oh, they're vacuuming in the hallways. Freaking obnoxious. Sorry if that bleeds through to the audio. Did the occultist have decent trap disarm? I wouldn't mind getting... No, no one has good trap disarm. Okay. Pro tip. If someone doesn't have 100%, don't rely on trap disarming like I just did. It's a bad way to play. That's big, though.
Annihilated.
This guy's coming back. He's probably our first target, too. Well, he did now. Okay, looking good.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
The stress is not looking great, though.
Precision and power.
At this level, that being 30 is just
Quickens.
juicy. No permanent debuffs. Maybe I should have just fought the Necromancer while I was there. This has been happening more. I wonder if this is something that happens once you finish your, finish your dreams.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Uncool. Venomous Gleek. What a great name for a move. I think that's the play. Ooh, that was nice. I guess we have a lot of auxiliary healing with this party. We have a lot of backup healing for the occultist. I might actually like this party. I don't know how well it would work at the top level, but at champion difficulty, but might be worth an experiment.
But never hidden. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We're so over money. Like, having more Aegis scales to take into the Darkest Dungeon, probably worth more. Oh yes, Mion. We are over money up in this piece. We have ascended beyond beyond needing money. We've been playing that much. I think our current bankroll in this adventure is like 600k, something like that. At some point, the bank that you build with the blueprints that gives you 3% return on investment, like at some point you're just getting so much per week from the bank that it doesn't even matter anymore. Floor tentacles. Wait, why did I just take stress damage? That was weird. I know that ability gives stress damage, but after he gets a crit, after the occultist gets a crit, they no longer deal stress damage to the party, or that's the theory at least.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We're gonna skip that room. No need to do it. We only have to do 80% of rooms, and that's 2 battles. I guess the hallway fight we kind of wanted. No, we'll come back down this way. So we'll see. Well, we may come back down if things continue going smoothly.
Seems bent on preventing passage.
forget what we get for these various things. I'm just gonna, I feel like popping the holy, well, that was the opposite of what I wanted to do. That's okay. I was just gonna use it up. Let's see. Okay, nothing crazy here. Crit is nice. No corpses left behind.
Back to the pit.
When it comes back, it does take its blight damage, so that'll chip away at its health a bit. Now it's dead. Herbalist v. Arbalist.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh, narrator, there is no overconfidence here, I promise. We have had our butts kicked a little too hard, a few too many times this run for there to be any overconfidence up in here.
Well struck.
All right, we just left the big dude. Lives up to his name. He's thick-headed. We're not going to get a stun on him. Nice hit there. Oh, and a good dodge too. Love to see it. Nothing to do here. I'll use either of these two's heals to do a bit of touching up on the party. But I don't wanna pick up a bleed from the occultist, especially since I did not build the occultist for not being likely to bleed friends. Ooh.
So clearly in view.
Tonic of Resistance.
Merely a trick of the light.
At the top level, no less. Oh, nice. Shambler friends. We were hoping for these.
Another one falls.
Didn't quite get there on the kill. Didn't quite get the kill on that one. Yeah, expedited expiry. Loathy lick.
Another abomination.
Not bad. We got some Shambler juice, which will replace... Why did I take so many daggers? Tonic resistance. It's not like we can take it with us, so we'll hang on to the puzzling trapahedron. And just because we're going to take 9 damage, I'll burn that off. But yeah, mostly we got the Shambler juice, which is sweet. We won't use it on this expedition. We'll use it on a level 3 expedition so that we can pick up the blueprint from the Shambler as well. But I am excited to do that. There we go. Finally using some of our abundant shovels.
Mechanical hazards.
Gonna need to deal with that in a second, I think. Yeah, we'll probably want to do a camp after this room. Hopefully we don't pick up an infliction. Okay. We'll do our backtracking and then we will see what we have for camping skills. Oh, of course, you like touching bodies. Skeletal decomposed bodies. Ill-advised. Yeah, how did you become so sad so fast? Oh, it just keeps ticking up. We do have Unspeakable Commune. So we can skip the ambush, but... Actually, what do we use on that? I forget. Nothing that we have. There's not much value to doing the Necromancer fight now either, now that I think about it.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
We're not... Wow, we're truly terrible at... All companions plus speed, that's pretty good. That was a misclick. Let us never speak of it again. We'll do that. But yeah, our plague, we don't have many ways to, we don't have many ways to... Oh, that's decidedly bad. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected to happen. That's big, though. That's gonna potentially help us out a little bit. Leave Evelyn alone, y'all. What did Evelyn ever do to you? That's pretty good. Need to hit Evelyn with a heal. Now he was reanimated, so that was mostly unnecessary.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So yeah, there's not much we can do. Evelyn is going to become afflicted. It seems like all but a foregone conclusion at this point. Yeah, because we have no stress heals. So every bit of stress that we get, for the most part, is just going to stick like glue. And yeah, I mean, other than picking up the Shambler Juice, there's not a lot of value in us going back for the Necromancer. We get a coin that's worth some money, but as I said before, like we're living in a bit of a post-money society here. Bola shot in the early game is pretty sweet.
This expedition at least promises success.
An alchemist of old, derisions of the dead. Some odd instructions hastily scrawled inside a book of pious nature was among my more notable literary larcenies. With some careful examination, I found noted that the corrosive substance available at the local store could be combined with torch oil to great effect. My initial tests resulted in a dangerous expulsion of heated fluid, which our sister was quick to voice her discontent about. After further, more careful trials and applications, I was greeted with a needlessly bright mixture whose intensity lasted for much longer than any torch I've come across. Get that luminous concoction. When your camping skills line up and the person who is stressed is the only one that has any stress heal, I mean... Hashtag just darkest dungeon things. I love that if I stick with uploading each week individually on YouTube, I am going to have a like 2-minute video uploaded to YouTube. From this week, one of our weeks early on was just so tragically awful. Fun times. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard leveling up the antiquarian. I feel like bringing them on champion dungeons is a serious liability. You need to have a larger team that is very resilient. Probably just going to throw the money away anyways, so I'm not sure it is worth hanging on to. Oh, 2 quick bone rabble, eh? Ooh, get a little bit of stress heal there. Just gonna say bola shot. It's gonna finish the day. That was
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
that was some smooth. Come on, click the buttons. Some smooth action right there. No stress dealers, so it's not to say that we are not without danger. I feel like when I fire out the plague grenades, I consistently just find myself, one off, find myself getting crits that invalidate all of the delightful plague that I have spread about. It's pretty uncool. It's pretty uncool. Get the kill on them. Have them not come back. Seems good. Oh, monster heal. I don't want to kill this one prematurely. I want to wait for it to die of natural causes so that it does not leave a corpse. That was the logic between doing that heal there. Wasn't particularly necessary, but it's all over. Rot low.
and driven into the mud.
Rot low and driven into the mud. Okay. As long as our plague doctor isn't stepping in it, I think I'm kind of okay with it. Well, everybody's starting to look a little rough around the edges. A little worse for wear. Did I just not take that? I think I clicked the X on that. Ay, ay, ay. I feel like if we make it out of, oh, don't touch that. If we make it out of today without any major essential casualties, it will be a little bit of a miracle. That worked out so perfectly. I mean, getting critted like that is not so great. And the fact that it is causing Evelyn to approach madness is also not great. Is that going to send her over the edge? Yep. There we go. I got rid of all the stress stealers. Focused. Wow. You're almost too kind, game. Should probably remove some bleeds over here. The bleeds are pretty inconsequential, though, actually. And now you see the power of my ministrations go forth. All right. Battle loot, player crits, monster surprise. I feel like when we're doing dark runs, we're also much more likely to... Oh my gosh, we're already done. We should at least do our camps, although they're not going to do us much good. But yeah, when doing dark runs, I feel like we have a much higher virtue percentage. Charming, you say? Let's avoid her charming anybody. Please and thank you. Okay. I mean, what are we looking for here? Another Shambler fight, I guess? Not completely without possibility. Maybe we should just double camp and get out of here and move on to greener pastures. No. I think we'll continue pressing forward for a minute here. Will we? No, maybe we won't. We can pretty much handle ambushes. So I think we just do whatever we can here. Well, now we get to see if I was correct. It's not a great shuffle, but it's... It wasn't all bad. One off lethal. That means we will probably see it act, which is gonna undo some of our good work. Would have been cool if that had killed someone. Dang it. Wow. We still got the kill? Okay. It took everyone though. Easy peasy.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Ooh. I don't think we've seen this one. Carrion Banquet, Derision of the Dead. I've seen many horrific things during my time with the wars, and I've certainly tasted the bile of rotten food that was prepared for us. The decrepit carcass before me was nothing ghastly or new to me, but the fact that we needed to scour it for food was undeniably revolting. I asked the kennel master to hold the torch and protect me while I gathered some herbs and mushrooms. It wasn't long before I had brewed a filter that provided us immunity to any disease that the remains may have been harboring. So I know about immunization filters, and I've never known how to get them. It sounds like you, at a banquet table, maybe use a torch? We're gonna have to try that out at some point.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay, we're getting there a little bit here. Okay, I feel good about how that ended up. Not a triumph of any great magnitude, but we are leveling up some of our newbies and advancing time.
Ray of sunlight, a beacon of golden hope.
Okay. Hey, we got the sunlight. That is a special event, as a side note. The street, the hamlet looking all illuminated as opposed to dark looks really good, actually. Pretty uncommon. I think it's the first time we've seen it in our 200 plus weeks of Darkest Dungeoning. Now, what do we want to do next? What was the previous party that we just rolled with was... I'm thinking about a short cove mission. Oh, what do our long missions give now? A heart in a jar, which we already have one of. Right? It's down here by the holiday items. We have a heart in a jar, we have a leprechaun, we have a small box of fireworks, we have a white mask, we have 2 yellow snowballs. So we have Christmas, Halloween, 4th of July, St. Patrick's Day, and Valentine's Day. I wonder if there are any other holidays. We could do a short Weald, or a short Cove, or a short Warrens. Vernon is out. Foos Bloodletting was a bit too effective. Again with the bleed resist? Okay, Coman, all of their diseases are gone. Strivlin may meditate once again. And faded is permanent. A ray of sunlight. That is the event. Gonna take a quick screenshot. Because you don't see it all that often. Boom. Fire up MS Paint, paste that sucker in, crop it, save as. Ray of sunlight. Boom. So, what's the plan here? The plan is to, I think, get Foo out for another round to get leveled up. So something like that. Who has some ruins goodness going on? Vernon, where are you, my dude? I feel like a plague doctor is the right call here. This party is weird. Let's look at some trinkets. I think it might be able to do a short cove run. Famous last words and all. I think that's pretty good. And then speed and crit, and then we're looking at we don't need to I don't think we need to worry too much about being last later on. So I mean the sun really should go on you. Probably. And then what does that leave you with? Could go even higher dodge percentages. Ranged accuracy, not that useful. Let's go with this, and let's make sure that you're... Ooh. Maybe that's our play there? That seems pretty good. Let's hope this goes okay. Famous last words and all. It's a champion level. Ooh, 10% scouting. It's not great. I think we'll roll. Wait, where's the nullifying? Oh, you don't get it for short dungeons. Scary. All right. Let's roll with this. Tentacled lurkers lie in wait beneath the water's surface. Tread carefully. Great. All right, you have the appropriate things, you have the appropriate things, you have the appropriate things, you have, I think, the appropriate things. 100% of room battles, right? A bas relief. Constructed for the Bass gods. Not a great first encounter here. We don't want him exploding, though. That would be very unfortunate. Oh, it is horror. I see. I should have thought about that. We need Cry Havoc on our bar. Are you horrific? No, you're Deadeye. That just won't do. Okay. Horror is stacking. You're roasted. No? Come on.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Definitely should have considered the stress. Why is your stun resist so high? Holy cow. We're running low on spaces for stuff. Good hit.
Slowly, gently.
I haven't been in the Cove in a while. It's okay. This guy just dead? No, he's not even actually that close to dead. I should have been paying more attention.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
The Squiffy Gast, Derisions of the Dead 2 of 2. My code wasn't much more honorable than his. If I die in those godforsaken crypts, I become a mere shell of my former self. If I die in these caverns, I will be sentenced to a punishment of immortality. One I will remember and loathe. I'll die as I lived, but did I live such a worthy life? I'm not sure that's something I can decide for myself, but who else can? Aren't we all trespassers in the guise of cleansers? Are we really carrying the banner of purity? And let's see. For the time being, I will do that. And then I will wish that I had already done that. Because we're going to take some stress hits here. but now at least we can sort it out. And generally speaking, the 60, 70, 60, 100. Generally speaking, the Cove is pretty horrific in terms of its ability to apply horror. That's what I mean by that. Yuck. This guy's got to go first. Okay, that's merciful. But yeah, shackling really messed us up a little bit here. Didn't quite get the kill. Hate to see it. Had to do that. That's not the way I wanted to play this one, but and that's rough. Extreme dodgitude. This guy's going to take 2 ticks of the bleed if it lands, which it didn't. Oh.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I'm going to stun this one. We're hoping for the exsanguinate to happen before he gets chewed up any harder. Their
formation is broken.
I would have preferred it to be the other way around. Non-crit hit, crit heal, but you know. It's just so that it doesn't get a chance to act no matter what. Just top folks off. That's the idea here. No point in not killing it. Good little stress heal out of it too.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Resurrecting. Dear Glossary. I forget if resurrecting means that it brings back its friends or enemy corpse that has the ability to resurrect itself at the start of the next round. The resurrection can only occur once. Okay, so let's just kill it first, which is really annoying. I think this is worth a dog biscuit. Oh, it's not very bleedy. Yeah, this team is just does not have the bleeds. That kind of sucks. For exactly that reason.
The will to fight falters.
Okay, the bleeds are starting to land, so that's good.
A decisive pummeling.
Oh, that bleed still didn't land? It's a huge bleed. Gonna play it safe, get this out there.
A singular strike.
This team doesn't have a lot of like raw damage.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Wait. It resurrects it. I clearly misunderstood which one it resurrects. I read it too. Did I just not understand?
Masterfully executed.
Did I get it backwards? Would I wonder if the fight would have ended if I had killed it first. Does it stun? It might stun a little bit. It does not stun. Ooh, landed the bleed though, that's nice. That was a knockback, which would be annoying. Yep. We need to get Revere's up front to better serve everything. Ugh, yikes. Oh, come on. I can't cure the bleed because he's not in the right position. Why did you go so late, my dude? Alright, we'll get it next time. There we go. Not too terrible.
Monstrous size has no
Kind of like this team, honestly.
inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Kind of a cool team comp. Like, we have plenty of healing for everyone but the Flagellant. Like, the Flagellant needs to rely on his other heals, but that's fine. Like, his low health heals. We don't really have any other way to top him up, though. So if he repeatedly lands in that situation, we will have a hard time, but maybe I should just bring the max purchase of luminous concoctions with me instead of bringing the caustic solution and hoping to find
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not
I may burn that off. There are few things worse than
laden with loot.
the cove trap. If you're not getting good scouts, you're in the danger zone. Taking 10, you're almost there, but not quite. The resists are brutal. I mean, 2 bleeds is the right amount.
a momentary abatement.
Wish I had Reign of Sorrows right now, but I don't. Hey, Stakes. Feels BRB. Seems about fair. Oh, we're getting chewed up by these bleeds. I will have a big heal, I think. Out of our flagellant. Wow, we're not quite low enough for the multi-party heal. Oh, but that was ginormous.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
The Rain of Whips is really annoying. It's doing a good job taking our Plague Doctor down a peg here. Because he goes first, or she goes first, excuse me. She's already getting topped off, so I'm gonna do that.
Sedated. A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Are you not dead? Why did I do that way? That was not a good play. Yeah, that was very poor play. All right. We're getting the party's getting topped off. Flagellant stress is a little high. I mean, focus ring.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I think just more torches. Make sure we have plenty. Nice dodge. That's what we're talking about. Okay. There's some disease concern here, for sure. And plagued is not great. Okay, he's dead. Good. We're gonna take 2 hits from the snails, which are disease risks. Especially the it was the thrall that was plagued, so okay, pretty good. The 5 is a kill there, so just this other armored maggot we need to dispatch with. Which we have. Just doing that for style points.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
As soon as we put Cry Havoc on our bar. Yeah, I think we just take this out. I wanted to get a guard up on her, but Good hit.
The blood quickens.
The crit heals, you can't rely on them. But boy, are they a little satisfying when they happen. Okay, let's get rid of this defend so we can get the damage dealer dealt with. Oh, not before he damage deals. Fair enough. So let's see. I think right now we are debuffed for 2 rounds. So I'm gonna hold off because I don't think there's a huge urgency to. This is annoying. Wrong one. Oh, right one. Okay. Nice.
Inspiration and improvement.
We need to hold off one more round before using Exsanguinate again to get the full power of the heal, so I'm going to do that. Although, yeah, okay. I was going to say, we will get a Barnacle Leer if we're not careful. I don't think there's any way we kill here. Yes. Dropped off. We get the big heal. Nice.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Get rid of that. So we found the secret room. I did bring a key. Would I fight the collector with this team? The champion level collector? They're handling this pretty well, but I don't think it's worth the trouble. I'm not taking any money items, but then a puzzling trapezohedron, I just can't say no to. This has got to be a fight. So this is our last fight in the dungeon.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
We're looking pretty good on provisions. Okay, hunger check. Hunger check was better than I was guessing trap. My gut said trap for that tile. Okay, so last time we tried to we tried our hand at killing the oh, it isn't resurrecting this time. Okay, so maybe we can just take these fools out. We're pretty well suited for this fight. Like, it shouldn't be too terrible. Was probably a waste. Yeah, it's gonna get one more action. That's fine. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to with an attempt at a kill on it. Big bleed. That's why we have battlefield medicine. Take that, corpse. What up now? Now I understand what you were saying, Stakes. Sorry, I did not pick up on that. Boo. It's a huge part of an episode that I had the BRBs. Did not click with me. Oh, and I didn't do that either. That was a mistake. Curses. This guy's roasted, though. He's got nothing. Good hit. Yeah, it's all over.
Their cursed champion falls.
All right. Will we have the ability to skip the nighttime ambush? Yes, we do.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horror.
Hound's Wash. We have Lash's Solace here. And then we're all cleared up. All right, like clockwork. Short dungeon, not too difficult.
Curiosity, interest, and obsession.